everybody. Today is the 8th of September. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been 2 months since I last uploaded a video. I really appreciate if you're watching this video that you've clicked onto it. I know I've been less than consistent in uploading videos, but just with other commitments and stuff, I just didn't have time. But we're back now. We're going to be definitely back on that weekly grind from now on. 100%. I'm going to be trying to upload a video once a week. Workouts included, tips, eating ideas, anything like that. Definitely want to do the full shop, the full grocery shop. Max spend 40-50 euro. Definitely want to do that in the next couple of weeks. Just difficult because I have some ideas for it, but obviously you can't really record in a supermarket right now because you have to wear a mask. It's very hard to speak, and obviously there can be queues in the supermarkets and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for kind of the right time to do that video, but that definitely will be up in the next couple of weeks as well. First of all, it is breakfast time. So as usual, stay consistent. Porridge for breakfast, 1 scoop of protein. Over there, got my coffee. You might have seen me using the boil. I used the boiling water tap, which is handy enough. Water, multivitamin, and a scoop of creatine to start our morning. So we'll take that now. Okay, just after making my lunch there, at the moment, obviously I'm cutting still till I reach 88 kilos. I'm about between 89 and 90 right now. So for lunch I have 2 extra large chicken breasts, I've got 280 grams of basmati rice, and then I've got just a sprinkle of this 2-cal barbecue sauce. Obviously your portions and whether you can use full calorie sauce or whatever is completely dependent on what your calories and your macros are. So this just suits me perfectly. Also, I have a few green beans thrown in there as well. Veg is going to be the best thing to keep yourself full. If you're just eating protein carbs, then you're not going to stay full for very long. Whereas this meal will hopefully keep me full till 5 or half 5. It's really, really important to eat your veg. Otherwise, you'll just be starving in an hour's time if you don't when you're cutting. So throw in a bit of veg. I have green beans today. Other options maybe cucumber, already washed and cooked spinach. That's a good option as well. That's really filling. So as you can see, that is my lunch. Calories are 809, which is probably a bit high, but again that's 2 extra large chicken breasts. So for example, you could have 1. I have 280 grams of rice. You could have half a packet of rice if the calories are too high for you. The protein of this meal is 103 grams of protein, so it's a very, very high protein meal. And I marinate my chicken breasts in chicken seasoning from Aldi, a little bit of garlic seasoning and some pepper, and then I stuck it in the oven for 25 minutes at 200 degrees. Carbs is 73.5 grams of carbs, so it's a low enough carb meal. And fat is 12 grams of fat, so it's a very low fat meal. So it's a real high protein meal. It is quite high in calories as well though. It is 809 calories. But look, I know I have my meals and calories planned for the entire day. So I know for a fact that this is sufficient and that I'll be able to eat my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and also snacks as well included. Because you need to find a perfect. You need to play around with it, so you find a good macro nutrient dense meals and that fit your calories perfectly as well. And once you do find that, then you'll want to keep hitting it. You'll want to be like, okay, right, I want to basically eat the exact same every single day, which may sound boring, but when you're seeing further progress to your body or your physique, then it's worth it in the long run. I know it is boring to eat like pretty much the same food every day, but at the end of the day, this food is going to benefit me hugely in regards to my training, and that's what it comes down to, is that it will benefit me. So that's why I want to eat it over and over again. I eat chicken breast for lunch pretty much every single day. So but I know that it's the goat meat. It's very low in fat. It's going to help me reach my protein goals. In those 2 chicken breasts, there's 96 grams of protein. So I know that I need to eat about 200 grams of protein per day. So like that's half my protein intake there in one meal. So my breakfast is very low in protein. It's only, porridge with a scoop of protein is only 20 grams of protein in that meal, whereas this has 96, and then, this is 103.4 including the rice. And then later on my dinner, I only need 70 or 80 grams of protein, so some mince or some beef or steak or burgers or whatever it may be. So I think that's really important. And this is a very, very scrumptious meal, and it's definitely going to fill me for a good while for the rest of the day anyway. Okay, I thought I'd do a little voiceover for my workout today, because I haven't managed to do a proper gym style montage yet, which I hope to see coming on this channel in the next couple of weeks/months. So we started off here on front squats. Just before this, obviously I'd done a dynamic warm up. I'm after doing 3 sets of 12 on leg extensions and 3 sets of 10 on jump squats. Those 2 exercises supersetted. Just get my blood flowing in my quads, and it's a nice little warm up, and it's a really good start to as an activator before I start doing my front squats. I'm doing 4x8 on my front squats here. I'm doing 70 kilo. I'm using the belt as well. I suffer a lot of mobility issues in my shoulders and stuff, so I prefer to do the kind of overhand grip, but I see a lot of people doing the underhand grip up and over, but here I am doing the overhand grip, which I feel suits me best. Next up in the leg workout was some deadlifts. So I'm not doing back squats at the moment. I'm doing front squats and deadlifts instead, just a little change up of things. So again, I'm using my belt, just protection of my back. My core is not the strongest, I fully admit to that. It should be stronger than it is. So I'm doing 110 kilo on deadlifts here. And again, it's a hypertrophy workout. I'm not training strength. I'm not doing 5x5s or 5x3 or anything. So I'm doing here 4x8 to 10, depending on how many reps I can get. I'm really struggling on my forearm grip on deadlifts right now, and that's definitely something I need to improve on. I could just cheat and go the easy way out, which would be to get the wrist straps to tie around the bar, so then that nullifies the forearm strength. But instead, I'm going to do plenty of dead hangs, and I'm going to improve my forearm strength 100% through the next couple of weeks. Next up, we have Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. I'm using 25s here for Romanian deadlifts. I absolutely love this exercise. It's always in my program. I really need to start doing barbell Romanian deadlifts, but I just always do. It's all about what you feel is best for your muscle to mind connection. So I feel Romanian deadlifts so much more than in my hamstrings than any other hamstring exercise, basically, with the dumbbells. So I just love doing it, so I continue to do it. However, I do need to give my body some sort of shock eventually, because it's not good to just keep doing Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. But definitely in my next program, I'm planning on doing barbell Romanian deadlifts. But that's probably one of my favorite leg exercises. Next up, we are going to do some goblet squats. Again, I really, really like goblet squats. I rate them very, very highly. Here I'm doing 42.5 kilo with a dumbbell on goblet squats. I think goblet squats is such a great quad builder. I really do. Again, it's one of my favorite leg exercises at the moment. So I'm making sure that that's programmed into my program. If you don't know, I change my program about every 8 weeks. I do. Okay, last meal of the day, we have 2 brioche buns and 2 low-fat beef burgers from Aldi. These brioche buns are from Aldi as well. I have a slice of cheese on each one, some cucumber, a tiny bit of coleslaw, and then some green beans to finish off. Final macros. This is my final meal of the day, apart from a few snacks, a few rice cakes and stuff like that, a few corn cakes. This meal is calories 800, protein 85, carbs 70, and fat 19. So again, another high protein meal. It brings my final macros up to the day to, I think, 215 grams of protein, 200 carb, and 40 fat. So macros are perfect for the day. And those 3 meals, the protein or the porridge in the morning, then I had a little fruit salad snack kind of thing, watermelon, and for lunch I had the chicken and rice and green beans, and then these delicious burgers for dinner. My total calories for the day so far is 2,000 on the dot. So my calories right now in my cut is 2,400. So I have 400 calories left for the day for rice cakes, and I'm happy enough with my protein for the day, so I'm not going to eat any more protein based meals. It's mainly going to be trying to get my carbs up, because when I get my carbs up I can use that energy for tomorrow's training. So I know tomorrow's pull, some heavy lifts in there, so I need lots and lots of energy. So the carbs that I consume tonight, I'm going to use that for tomorrow's session. So I need to get the right fuel. It's not going to be wasted on eating biscuits or chocolate or anything like that, because that would be just a waste of my calories and a waste of my macros. I need to use those vital carbohydrate macros to fuel myself for tomorrow. So it's really, really important that what I do today also affects what I do, what exactly I'm doing tomorrow. So as I said, this is my last meal of the day. This pretty much wraps up this video. I really hope you've enjoyed watching it. As I said at the start of the video, I'm planning on getting 1 video up a week. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching it. The last video, I just checked there a few minutes before I recorded this clip, and the last video got something like 230 views on YouTube, which is incredible. You know, at the start we were getting like 20-30 views, and then the most recently to get over 200 views is incredible. I'm gonna, as I said, pump one of these out definitely once a week. If you'd like to see anything in particular, as I said, I'm going to do a complete grocery haul, a weekly grocery haul from probably Aldi. I think Aldi's the best place to shop, just because there's very few temptations in Aldi. There's, you know, a lot of healthy food, whereas you go into SuperValu or Lidl in particular. Lidl have the bakery, and you're like, holy shit, I want fucking croissants, focaccia bread, I want cookies, I want donuts. Whereas you go into Aldi and there isn't any of that. The snacks are pretty poor in Aldi, but that's, you know, it keeps you on track and it keeps you eating good food like this. These brioche buns, I think, are 200 calories each, or even less maybe. So like for this whole meal to be 800 calories is pretty incredible. You go to a restaurant and this meal could be 3,000 calories. So it just shows what you can do with cooking the right meals. If you've liked this video, please leave a like below. If you'd like to see more, please leave a comment, and if you've not subscribed, please do. And if you're not following me on Instagram, or that's the main social media I'm on, then please, I'll leave a link in the description below. Please follow me on Instagram, because I post every single day there.